Hey everybody, it's Ken Abrams with another Tuesday at 10 video blog. A few months, a friend of mine and I were having a discussion about the economic situation in the country. I told him I was very worried about where we're at. At that point, really my big concern was the tariffs, as a lot of the goods we use at Fun Enterprises, we import from other countries. And those tariffs we knew were going to significantly impact not only our prices, but the effect it was going to have on our clients. His response to me was that I shouldn't worry, that we were headed in the right direction, and me and others like me who were expressing concern needed to just relax. Give it time and things were going to be fine. Well, it's a few months later, and to be honest with you, I'm more concerned than I was when we had the initial conversation. Not only are we still looking at a situation with tariffs that is very unsettled, we've seen a lot of cuts, not only in the federal government, but also in private companies and colleges and universities. Some schools have actually made preemptive strikes because they're concerned about what the government is going to fund or not fund on their particular campus. Just a few weeks ago, I learned that a school was laying off a bunch of people. It's a school that I work with, and I contacted one of the people there just to make sure that she and those in her division were okay. She said that her department was fine, but the division had been impacted and several people had been let go. Now, again, I am no fan of waste or bloat in either government or private enterprise. It does all of us good when we operate in a more lean, efficient way. But honestly, some of the programs that are being impacted and cut are programs that I didn't think were things that were really in that bloat and just pork barrel kind of silo of the government. I know institutions now that are struggling because some of the people that they worked with who are AmeriCorps volunteers lost their funding and in fact lost their jobs. There are a number of people that work in parks and do research in parks that have also had their positions eliminated. It's one thing when you don't know the people impacted, but it's now impacted a number of people that I do know. I know people that have lost their jobs and had no success finding anything to replace it. And they're really stretching their boundaries in terms of what they're looking at. It has been a difficult road to hoe for them. Again, it's one thing when we're talking about things that are somewhat nebulous or we're talking about them theoretically. But now that it's actually happening, now that people are losing their jobs, the impact is really devastating. For some people, they may be part of a family that is a two-income family, but the person that lost their job is the one that carried the health care. And the health care that they can get from their significant other or their spouse's insurance is either not as good or significantly more expensive. This is having a dramatic effect on people. It's very hard to watch. Again, a lot of these people work hard at their jobs and again are not people that are making tons of money, but they're making enough to help their family survive. It has been difficult to watch, and I think it's going to continue to be difficult to watch. I'm usually pretty optimistic, and in this situation, I am as well. I think things will turn around, but certainly this is not what I expected, and I feel terrible that so many people have in fact lost their livelihoods.